In the next cycle, cities have a very special place because we have a special report on climate change in cities. So we have a lot of experts that look at what happens in cities and what can be done in cities. But I think also cities are an interesting place because there's a lot of action taking place at cities in political and businesses. A lot of action at the national level is very difficult to get to groundbreaking changes. We see the geopolitical situation also making sincere national attention to this kind of topics more and more difficult. But in cities, they experience climate change every day. So there's much more action, willingness, potential, and a political will, more power. You have to look at cities in a global context. If you go to, say, a typical global north situation, as soon as you concentrate people into cities, which has happened over the last century, say, you see that the energy consumptions and the footprint per inhabitant goes down. Because we share resources, we use less energy because all the houses, and there's much more potential for beneficial, scaling up. In many global south contexts, it's actually the other way around. We see that if people move from the urban area to cities, they actually change a lifestyle where they actually consume more carbon emission kind of things. And so there, at the end, of course, also in global south territories, grouping together makes the resource more efficient. But in the global south, we see on top of that people use going to a city also as a development step. And that development step in the global north, in the west, of course, has created an immense increase in carbon emission per capita over the past centuries. And we've been much more wealthy and so have a much higher carbon footprint than global south countries. And currently, global south are catching up, and moving to cities is a signature of it. So you can make up your answer, is the city a problem or a solution? I think it's a reality. It's where people come together and where it makes sense to think about what we can do.